Well, Scousers don't get knocked out, and that has been the case for Paddy Pimblett, at least to this point in his UFC career. Outstanding pedigree coming in, and he's got another big fight in front of him tonight, DC.
And he's going to continue to get big fights, because when you have that thing, when you have that it factor about you, people want to tune in. That is what Paddy Pimblett has in spades. But not only can he fight, but not only can he draw people in, the guy can fight. He's a tremendous grappler, and he has confidence like not many guys that we've seen at such a young age in their career.
And don't let the out-of-camp body composition fool you, because this man has a work ethic that rivals anybody in this division. Huge spot for Paddy Pimblett tonight. Some of his big fights in the UFC.
Well, it seems like he wants to fight the fun fight, right, opposed to the fight that would seem to make sense to him. But let me tell you something, I'm not complaining. I enjoy every Michael Chandler fight. I enjoy watching this guy go out there and fight on his shield. He has A-plus skills across the board, and let's see how he applies them to the fight tonight.
And even in losses against high-level competition, he has had big moments. You do get the sense that Michael Chandler may always be just one win away from that elusive shot at the title yet again. Iron Michael Chandler steps inside the octagon. He's ready to fight. And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Paddy Pimblett. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Iron Michael Chandler.
Herb Dean, our third man in the octagon for this one. All right, well, it has been a rapid rise to UFC prominence for the Liverpudlian Paddy the Baddy Pimblett. Standing room only, capacity crowds when he fights. And as far as this matchup is concerned, a lot of people feel like he might be up against it. Pimblett does not want to hear that noise. He said, if the fight goes to the ground, I am a much more willing and able grappler than any of you realize. And of course, if the fight's on the feet, I got the power and the speed advantage to put this guy away.
He passes the half. Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass as well.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed. He's getting the mount here. And what he has to do here is just try to stay relaxed. Big explosive actions, panicky actions are what gets you submitted a lot of times.
Oh, now looking to posture up, and he lands a big head strike. Nicely done there by Chandler. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Nice job by him to still be a threat off of his back. Paddy Pimblett getting peppered here from the top. He's got to figure out a way to cover up. All right, feet on the hips here. The ground strikes continue to pile up. Oh, great transition there as he reverses to top position. Beautiful work on the ground there by Pimblett. Side control. Nice transition into full go. Attempting a choke now. Oh, that guillotine choke is tight.
He's really working hard for this guillotine, but he can't pull out his arms. He's got to make sure it's...
Oh, he got out!
You need to work on his position.
All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loves, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow.
Right. You
need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the mat.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Pimblett.
Oh, in the mouth.
Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly.
In the half guard.
All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard.
But I need you to avoid the ground. Let's keep this fight standing. You have a really good chance of knocking him out on his feet.
All right, so there's the horn. Let us now look back at some of the action in that round, DC, and he had his takedown game going early and often.
Yeah, he had it going great. He did a great job of finding his entries, rushing to his finishes before his opponent could react and defend him. He should be very proud of the work he did over the course of that last round.
Good jab. Well, that body kick was there earlier, not there on that attempt. Chandler gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there.
Oh, he hurt him badly, the jab. He's got that single collar tie locked in. Nice body shot.
Well, and he lands another combination here, really starting to get into a striking groove.
It's stringing them together so effectively. Never throwing the same attack more than once. What a job to recognize all the openings in his opponent's defenses.
Lead kick is true there by Pimblett.
The issue with that kick, as effective as it is, one gets checked, you have the Anderson Silva situation.
All right, so you see some redness on that calf. Maybe he's starting to slow down a little bit.
It looks like he is. Starting to really hurt him.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Hooks to the body now.
Big knee. Oh, he better start moving. He can't take too many of those uppercuts.
Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in this second round. No denying that he has taken the message from his corner and picked up the pace here in round two. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control.
And look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's going to lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. How in the world did he escape that submission?
All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles. Great defense by this fighter.
His work.
He's got to start throwing down.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Pimblett's right back to the full mount here. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. 15 seconds. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Pimblett. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Round three coming up next.
Stop. All right, let's go. Take a seat here. I need you to slow down and relax. I need you to calm that mind, okay? Let's get this stand up under control. Everything you're doing, you're forcing.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Sniff that one out as he blocks the kick. Big roundhouse now, just misses. Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here. Oh, you land, I land. Is that what we're doing here? That's good defense to block that punch. Nice job offensively as the strike lands clean. Man, where were these calf kicks 15 years ago? Another strike targets that area there.
I mean, lands, and once again, it hurts him. It isn't as evident how hurt you are when you're taking these calf kicks, but trust me, it really does take an effect on you.
Nice jab, botch. Oh, picture perfect body shot there. He's hurt.
I mean, that's unbelievable. That shot landed perfectly, and now he's got his opponent hurt. Oh, again! Beautiful.
Back to his feet. Big knee to the body. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Under 2 minutes to go. Straight right, he misses.
Great block there. Back to the clinch.
Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing.
Barely missed on an uppercut right here on the inside.
Pimblett's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. Oh, he lands the Superman punch. How about it? "45 seconds remain in the round. Hook to the head there by Chandler. Able to check that kick as well. Pimblett goes to the takedown here and gets it late in the round. Final seconds here. All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You got to be careful. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. All right, let's look back at some of the action, DC. A huge round, particularly when it came to that liver strike that really buckled his opponent.
It buckled his opponent bad. I'm surprised that the guy's still standing. I don't know exactly what his corner can do to try to bring him back. When you take those types of strikes, you generally don't recover fast. Let's see what they do to try to bring him back.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Oh, looked like he got tagged a couple times there up top. Oh, he lands another strike to the body here and just continues to punish his opponent's body here in this round, just like he did in the previous one. Wow, huge head kick. Big power shot there. Well, the most significant stat in this fight, and you can see it right there in plain sight, bottom of your screen, the body strikes. His opponent has had absolutely no answer. He hasn't lowered his guard with the elbow whatsoever, and I'm not sure how many strikes to the body he can take before he ends up crippling here. We'll see. Oh, that's a heavy kick downstairs. Good job by the defense to prevent that shot from getting through. Pimblett's blocking well now. Nice job to protect that already damaged nose as he raises the guard.
Oh, inside kick.
Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him. But for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. All right, with that, we now go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 2 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, Iron Michael Chandler.
All right, so Michael Chandler, your winner by flush KO. It's really amazing to look at his UFC body of work because even though he's sort of a 500 fighter in the UFC, the wins, right? Dan Hooker, Tony